Turned around and started the show. Thought we were going to turn around and have a good start to it, and yet the same gremlins pop up. Preset the stream, it doesn't want to work. Go figure. Hey, at least we're nothing if not consistent. But welcome to the Canna Lounge, everybody. Welcome to the Canna Studios. I'm your host, Canna. That's our mod outro. It's been 3 months. How's it going? How has everyone's 3 months gone? I know that mine has been. Mine's been a journey. I'll put it that way. We're going to keep it polite. We're going to keep it civil. We're going to keep it proper. But it's been a journey. Here's hoping that the chat's actually functioning on this one. Here's hoping it's not broken. I know what happened with the last one. It's a gremlin that we deal with.
Every time.
Yep, every single time. So how's it going, folks?
Yeah, I'm not liking it until you see you comment.
Is the chat actually functioning? Clippin! Thank you, thank you.
What's up, Flippin'?
At least now I know the chat's functioning and we can move forward with the show. So, as I was stating in the previous attempt at this stream that sort of failed, we've got one final change for the channel. It has yet to be finished, it has yet to be finalized. There is one change left for the channel. This is the final name change for this channel. It's not changing from here on forward. This is the studio channel. It's where all of our main content for our actual live stream uploads will be uploaded. If you want to be able to catch our content with the fact of all of our comments and the community and the chat and everything going on and everything that pops off, come to the live stream. Now, if you want to turn around and watch our content in 4K quality, while still turning around and ending up not having to deal with the chat or the community, and you just want to watch the background behind the scenes, we've got our other camera over here that we're working on dealing with the fact of background footage, which is giving a whole nother angle of the studio. There are things on this area that nobody sees because it's not within the view of the camera. If you want to get that secondary shot, end up going over to the podcast channel. Its name is going to change one final time. It's going to turn into Canna Studios Behind the Scenes. Better Wi-Fi? No, I'm just getting really, really lucky with the signal today, apparently. If my video's coming in clear, then that is a good luck sign from all days. But yeah, we got one final change to the actual channel, and then it's done, it's set, it's ready for the full-blown restart. I was going to try to have it done by the end of today where I could have it done before the show. It slipped my head. Canna's been doing a little Canna. But we'll get that done by the end of the night. It'll be done by tomorrow morning. Ah, damn. Alright. Well, hang on a second. Let me see if I can resolve this real quick. Give me one sec. I'm still tied in. Release me. There we go. Okay. Open the door. Give the signal quality. Oh no, I figured as much. Is the music not going anymore? Will it still go? Yes, I get my music. Awesome. Sorry guys, hold on. Alright. Get all my volumes fixed. Got the microphone back. Okay, we're good. Nah, there's not much that can be done about it. That's all location, location, location. And 15 from a cell tower, you ain't gonna get the best reception. But maybe with the door open, it might turn around and help out a little bit. Yeah, I kind of figured that. When I was walking around in the background, I realized that it had a little bit of choppiness, but I was kind of hoping that might work itself out with the evening. Less people down the list. But yeah, it is what it is. Okay, cool. I figured as much. I mean, the door is a metal door, so like Faraday issues. But yeah, um, ultimately, we do have one other change. We all know that I love my dabs. We all, Mr. Roebuck, not playing anything today. If you haven't noticed, the studio name has changed. We are Canna Creator Studios, not Canna Creator Games. The gaming broke, it failed, it didn't do what it was supposed to do. This is the official restart of the channel. We have our direction, we know where we're going. So, let's call this the equivalent of a ribbon cutting ceremony for the new channel. Though it's the same Canna Lounge that y'all know and love. But as I was saying, guys, we do have one other change. Dabs are not cheap. We all know this. Bud, it's not cheap. We all know this. Okay? Through the entire first portion of this channel, we did our dabs and we did our bong rips and everything else. We did them all for free. Okay? Going forward, y'all want Canada to take a bong rip, y'all are gonna have to hit a $3 dono. If you guys want me to take a dab, you're gonna have to hit that $5 dono. Especially on this show, because I've only got 2 dabs left. At least until Friday. Oh yeah, me and Teddy are still good. I've been on a 3-month hold for the fact of Psyche, man. I had too much shit going on. There was too much shit in real world that just... Nah, it needed attention. And with it needing the attention that it needed, it was one of those where, yeah, I couldn't keep the channel going and keep real life leveled out and balanced at the same time. One had to make its choice. I had to choose one or the other, so I took my 3-month hiatus. But I made a standing agreement that it was going to be 3 months, no longer. Today's the 1st. It just happens to be Labor Day. By the way, folks, happy Labor Day. For those that don't know and or didn't realize, happy Labor Day all. But ultimately, yeah, it just lined up perfectly to be able to open up on Labor Day for the fact of the start of the new season, for the new era, for the new line for the channel. It was so necessary. And for those that have no idea, which is pretty much most of our channel base ultimately at this point, our Cash App has changed. We are no longer using the Cash App that we were using prior. Our Cash App has changed. It is our channel name with a money sign prior to it. Mr. Roebuck, how much earning you made streaming? Last season, if I was to put everything down on paper, I'd have to say that it came close to maybe $300, possibly $400 altogether. Possibly. But that's putting a number on numbers that I wasn't keeping track of at the time. Another thing that needed to change for the studio. I've got to get my documentation down better. If I want to make this legit, I got to be able to turn around and put in those tax papers down the list to be able to turn around and tell them, hey, I've got this channel. I'm bringing in the fact of this amount of money down the list. If I make more than $1,200 a year on it or more than $600 a year on it, I think with the tax code the way it's written, I've got to declare that as quote unquote self-employed business. So I know. I was trying to do it off my own pocket for the start of it, but yeah, it very, very quickly became clear, especially as the start of this show came up, that yeah, that's just not possible to keep doing it off my own pocket constantly. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love getting stoned with you guys, I love kicking it with you guys, but the dabby doos, those are the most expensive ones. When I take a bong rip, even if I just load it into the fact of my 50 caliber and use that as the fact of my bolt, I'm still running a quarter gram to a half gram at a time. That's not cheap. But yeah, it's the last thing I wanted to do was have to charge for the fact of those bong rips or those dabby doos. But yeah, it's got to be done. Oh, it is so weird. I've got almost that energy boost of back on the air, we're back online, we're back on live, mixed with almost that. You know how when you first go on live, you get that little bit of anxiety? You know, that tiny bit that creeps in? Man, I swear, if I didn't know any better, I'm right there. Ah, what's a dabby do? A dabby do is a term that has been trademarked and coined by King Live 2025. If you don't know his channel, go check him out. It, if you need to kick back for the day, that's where you want to go. The moderators over there, they're awesome. Doors Guy, hi, welcome, welcome, welcome. But a dabby do is a term that was, in my opinion, trademarked by him. I have his permission to be using that term, but it's a dab. If you don't know what dabs are, I really can't help you there. There are certain things on YouTube that keep me from helping too far on that. Now, if someone in the chat wants to turn around and explain that, that's free and clear on them to do so. There are just some things I can't explain on camera. If you know type deal. Yes, the hi from Doors Guy. Hi, Ritz. Sadly, our studio headphones broke, so we've had to turn around and change over to the fact of our skull candy. Okay, well, if you know what a dab is, you know what a dabby do is. But yeah, as much as we were doing them for free on the first era of the channel, we can't continue doing that. If we do, we're gonna bankrupt our pocket. They're getting more and more expensive by the day. But enough about us, y'all. How have you guys been? I mean, it's been 3 months. Y'all have to have some craziness that's happened, or some high energy moments that have happened in the last 3 months.
How's yours life going?
I mean, we're talking a quarter of a year that has passed by. What's been going on with the community? Hey, lovely. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome back. How's it going? How's it going? Happy Labor Day, everybody. For those that are just tuning in, for those that are hiding in the background and haven't kicked into the chat yet, you're more than welcome to. Reality's sake is, we were going to do a serious opener, but you know what? It's Labor Day. It's a holiday. Why not just kick back and relax and actually have a good time, especially for the opener of the show? Happy Labor Day to you as well. Glad to know that you're doing good. As to how I'm doing, it's been a long 3 months. The 3 months I took, it was all psychological time, and reality's sake is we've done a lot of thinking and a lot of changing around with the fact of the concepts of the channel, and a few things even IRL that we're not dealing with on the channel, that don't touch the channel. So, truth, it's been a really eventful 3 months. But I do need to take that headphone out so that way I can actually counter the fact that it feels like a want in my ear.
Too much water in your ear again?
No, it's the fact that they're noise canceling, so when I turn around and end up having them both in and I'm talking, it puts that speaker dull into my speech in my head.
I get it.
I don't know how else to explain that.
I get it.
Yes, M&G, I'm finally back on the live circuit. I held to my promise. We said 3 months. We meant it. The lounge is back. It is now opened as Canna Studios. Well, Canna Creator Studios. The podcast channel is going to go through one more name change. We're switching that to the behind the scenes because we've got our 4K camera over here recording the behind the scenes for the fact of the different angle of the studio. Bong Rips at 3. Dabby Doos at 5. Other than that, same studio, same Canna. I could have I could have sworn that these ones actually weren't noise canceling. If not, then it's just the fact that they fit that well into my ear that they're causing the wah 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 moments.
It's trapped air pressure, by the way. Your voice moves what trapped air is in there.
Okay, then yeah. Uh, M&G, what did you miss? Let's see. The channel name has changed. It's the final change of the channel name in the channel's existence. We're not changing it again. This is the final reboot. We are going forward from here as Canna Creator Studios for this channel. The podcast channel, it's turning into the behind the scenes with the 4K footage. It'll take longer to upload, probably a few days after the stream is concluded. That'll actually get uploaded in. And then price changes, and yeah. Other than that, it's just been a lot of time turning around and getting things working in the background. Um, got employed, working as a caretaker.
Excuse me, Kenna. May I
Hmm.
make a suggestion?
Hmm.
Pin your Cash App in the comments. Or have someone pin one of your Cash App in the comments. Might be
I will
easier.
here at some point. I'm just not going to throw it up at the start.
Alright.
I'll deal with that here in a little bit. Cold opens are cold opens for a reason. The bear freezer never closes and it never goes empty. If anything, we're always overstocked. Somebody's been sneaking bear meat. Alright. If it went to all the original mods, that's fine. But wait, that means I never received my portion.
Hey! Where's mine?
Lovely. Liking what? Channel reboot? Or I know, Ma, I've got it. Being a caretaker, actually, the way that we've got it worked out between me and my client being the landlord upstairs, it actually works out quite well. It helps level out a lot of the areas where certain things needed smoothing over. So, the truth is, it helps on two fronts. But I've come to find out as long as I clock in and out on time and me and my client are at least agreeant upon the fact of where things sit, we're good. Things go by smooth, the paychecks roll in like clockwork, about roughly about 190 a week. So it's not a 9 to 5, but it's close to the pay for it. And it is nice actually to be able to turn around and make a donation here or there on Teddy's channel. It makes me feel better about it. Not yet, M&G. We're waiting for the first channel dono. We've only got about two. We only have about 2 dabs for the fact of. Hang on. Give me a moment, guys. That one was not what I meant to do. Do that. Let's see. Okay, hold on, all. Sorry about this. We'll do that. C-O-N-T-D-I-O-S. That's too far. Should be. Okay, they changed up the way that they're doing things. Great. Yes, it is a start. No, I know, and reality's sake is I would love to have more, but I've only got 2 at the moment for the show. No, that's not it, damn it. They seriously changed things. Yes, they did. Okay. Let's see if they made it to where we can actually space it. C-H-A-N-N channel. Plus channel name on Cash App. There. That'll work. Alright, start the Q&A. Is it really going to put it right in the middle? Oh well. At least it's there. Comments turned off on my shorts. No, not to my knowledge. Don't make me have to. Okay, you know what? I really wish that they would make it to where it was back at the bottom. And they would let me actually move it over to where it's like up in the top corner. That would actually be nice. But I guess we're just going to do this the simple way. If anybody wants to make a channel donation for the channel, go to Cash App. Our channel donation, it's $ Canna Creator Studios. Exactly like it is over here on YouTube. All you got to do is throw our channel name with a $ before it, and that's our Cash App donation cards. I don't know. YouTube has been doing some wonky stuff with my original content. Like, for a long time, a lot of my actual content was not available on YouTube anymore because of whatever the internal system did with it. Like, straight up, I have not touched a single setting. I have not touched anything on that old content, and it's like it's got a life of its own. No, actually, you haven't been removed as a mod. You are on a different account than the one that you were actually on as a moderator. So, yeah. No offense, man. I'm sorry. I did not think anything of it for the moment. But, yeah, that should be fixed. But yeah, as far as not being able to comment on the shorts, I've got no idea what's going on with that. Yes, yes, for those that do not realize, yes, that is Mama Canna. I'm sorry, it did not even register that it was not blue. I openly admit it. Oh. So, what's everyone up to for their Labor Day holiday? Anybody got barbecues going or any good food going? M&G, you said there's enough for a few burgers left in the freezer, man. What are you doing with it? You're welcome. Isn't that how it always works, though? You go to your sibling's house for the fact of the family barbecue. You go to help on the grill for 5 seconds. All of a sudden, you're manning that grill for the next 6 hours. Everybody else, they all get to do the fun stuff. You got stuck at the grill. But for those of us that actually like cooking, we don't mind that so much. Uh, nah, I know there's more than 3 people. There's got to be. If not, then oh well, so be it. Cold open, cold start. That's how it works. But I also think reality's sake is with as long as I've been off for the channel, I think YouTube's going to do some wonky shit with the restart too. Yeah, I'm noticing the fluctuations, but on my side, it just locked in at 3. I mean, I've watched it go from like 3 to 17 to 18, and then. Okay, you're seeing 6 on your side, I'm seeing 1. it. I swear, I wanted to do new season, new start, new studio, but I swear it opened up with the same gremlins. The gremlins are still going, and you know what? I almost love it because it's something that's consistent. When those gremlins pop up, you know that you're watching an official Canna Creator stream. Unless you happen to be watching the behind the scenes video that's being recorded on 4K over there at the other angle for the studio, then you know you're just watching the high quality thing. but you ain't gonna have the chat and the ability to turn around and function with the rest of the studio at that time. Well, you see 1, you see 2, I see 0. And I know that's a lie. I know I have more than 0 people in my stream. My chat right now is proving it. The gremlins are still here like always, and you know what? I'm kind of all for it. It makes the end of the stream a little bit of a Rochambeau of a nice little surprise when I don't have any of the analytics sitting in front of me. See, it forces me to go not by the numbers and not by the math of it, but by the fact of the feel and the vibe of the channel and of the show. And back up to 2 we go. With 4 likes though, so I'll take that for a win. Yep. And back to 0 it says. What are you doing, YouTube? What are you doing, YouTube? You lying about the numbers again. Bad signal. But even with the bad signal, we're still on the air. And we're a half an hour in so far, and it's yet to crash. I'll take that for a win too. But I think if it holds out, we're probably going to run for about 2 hours today. And chat's back to being dead. It happens though. I really think everybody's out partying right now. And for those that are out partying, I really hope that they're being careful and being safe. You know, reality's sake is, let's just get real for a moment. We know it's a holiday. Okay? And nobody likes to be that party pooper or down the fucking list. But, man, if y'all are out partying, get yourself a designated driver. Get yourself a taxi, an Uber, a Lyft, any form of ride where you're not behind the wheel if you've been partying. Okay? I'm all for at-home partying too, but if you're partying at home, remember to take your time and actually sober up before you go home. If you have to turn around and ask your buddy to turn around and borrow a blanket and go crash on the couch or go crash on a portion of the floor or whatever to be able to turn around and make sure that you get home safe to your family, do it. Do not hesitate. I would rather everybody get home safe tonight and everybody get home to their families in one piece than turn around and have one of us partying and then decide that it was a great idea to get behind the wheel. There have been too many bad endings to stories that started just like that. Let's try to keep it from happening, at least over here for the night.
Please party responsibly.
And yeah, you can consider that the disclaimer for the channel. Yes, we like to partake. That doesn't mean that we advocate being stupid when you do. And please follow all of your local laws and regulations as required by the state and government for which we deal with. But yeah, seriously, guys, it is what it is. Somebody's got to be the adult, ultimately. Let's let that be us. We can still have our fun, but we still got to be responsible, too. I know a lot of us have a lot of people that are depending on us when we get home. And even if they don't turn around and end up seeing it for the fact of the live statement, they'll definitely see it on the secondary recording, or they'll see it when this one's uploaded. And it's something I stand by. I've stood by it from the very beginning of the channel. That's not going to change. If you're partying or you're kicking back at the lounge and you've been partying, get a sober ride home. Make sure that you're good to go. If you gotta ride it out, ride it out. But yeah. Alright. Now with our required mandatory advisory out of the way, back to Labor Day. Happy Labor Day, everyone.
Y'all have a good night. I gotta get dressed for home.
Okay. Take it easy.
You too.
You know, I think this will be one of the first shows that I've ever had where I have dabby doos and I'm not going to get to take one. I still maintain the fact I will gladly take one of those dabby doos for the first $5 donation to the channel card. And once again, for those that don't know how to do it, go to Cash App, money sign, our channel name. That'll go directly to the studio. We'll get the notification here. You know, simple as simple can be. We'd love to do it through Super Chats, but we're not monetizable yet. The same goes for the fact of our bong rips. I will gladly turn around and take one, but that means that there's got to be a $3 donation to the channel. Otherwise, people are just going to have to deal with Canna turning around and getting lifted and elevated the old-fashioned way. Anything outside of that, it's going to cost a little bit because it's not cheap to keep the channel going with the fact of enough flour, keep Canna elevated, and keep the show elevated off of Canna's pocket alone. So yeah, I hate to do it, but it's a mandatory change. It's got to go into effect. And yet, I'll bet everyone at this point in time, like I said, everybody's probably out partying somewhere else. I don't blame them. It's a holiday. I just hope they're having fun and having a good time. Hey, it said we were back up to 3. No, back to 2. Wait a minute. Thanks, Mama. I appreciate it. I really do. I was really honestly thinking that we were going to make it through a show without a dab, and it was going to feel really, really weird. It really was. Watch it. There we go. Don't want to overset the torch. Oh, and see, for this channel, we worry about monetization. Okay, that is one of the ultimate goals of this channel. There's a reason for the behind the scenes channel. The behind the scenes channel, we will gladly let that one go to the point where it can be, oh, what's the word? Non-monetized and non-worried. Because for all the things that we do for this channel that while we're live streaming can get us in trouble and it would affect monetization, having a channel that we're not worried about monetization, like the behind the scenes channel, which is the podcast's final name, by the way, for the secondary. That means that all of these lovely dabby doos and bong rips and all that we have to keep off screen here, you get to watch them live and unfiltered on the other channel in 4K glory. Let's just keep that in mind, shall we? I tried to give some form of an incentive there to be able to make up for the fact that I've got to start charging. See, on this camera, you didn't see that. But see, over here on the secondary channel's camera, they got to see that in all the glory. But you both get to see the cough. Oh, hi Blitzo. Hi Blitzo puppy. Hi buddy. Hey, I tricked you into being on camera. Haha. Alright, y'all. Give me one moment. Blitz, back up. Back up. Thank you. There we go. Where it goes. That way it doesn't fall. And we're back. Alright. So, here's the deal. I get the feeling chat broke again. So, I think we're going to have to do a part 2. And or, for those behind the scenes, this video gets to keep running. You know, they get all the behind the scenes chaos. But ultimately, the annoyance here is going to turn around and be, I've got to restart again unless chat is still functioning. If it's not functioning, I've got to restart. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright. Restart. Here we go again. Be right back, folks.